In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the bestower of mercy, praises and thanks are due to you, O Allah, Lord of the worlds. You, whose might and majesty surpass all understanding, whose generosity fills the expanse of the heavens and the earth. Exalted is your Lord, the Lord of might, above what they describe. In your divine creation, we find the epitome of beauty and perfection, a reflection of your endless grace and power. O Allah, I stand before you a humble servant, facing the trials of economic hardship. My heart, weighed down by financial burdens, seeks solace in your boundless mercy and benevolence. In my moments of need, I am profoundly reliant on you, the ultimate provider, the sustainer of all that exists. As I navigate through these trying times, my soul clings to the hope of your divine intervention. I pray for your guidance in seeking a sustainable and halal livelihood, a means that honors your decrees and aligns with your divine will. Grant me, O Allah, the opportunity to earn my sustenance in a manner pleasing to you, free from the shackles of financial strain. In my journey towards economic stability, I implore you, O Allah, to fortify my faith and trust in you. Keep me steadfast in my religion, unwavering in my devotion, and firm in my adherence to the path of righteousness. You are the ultimate provider, the protector, the controller of all affairs in the universe. Deep within my heart lies a yearning for a life balanced between financial stability and spiritual closeness to you, O Allah. I long for your mercy and blessings, seeking relief from my economic struggles. In the grandeur of your creation, I find hope and reassurance, a reminder of your ability to alter circumstances and bring ease after hardship. O Allah, I commence this supplication with an earnest plea for your guidance and assistance. Let this prayer be a testament to my reliance on you, a reflection of my trust in your plans and decrees. Guide my words and thoughts, and let them be a source of comfort and strength in my quest for relief from economic hardship. O Allah, the merciful, the compassionate, in your divine presence, I continue my supplication, an admission of my current hardships, a confession of the trials that weigh heavily upon my heart. I find myself enveloped in the throes of economic difficulty, each day a struggle, each moment a test of my faith and endurance. In my journey through these trying times, I am confronted with the harsh realities of financial strain. The burden of unmet needs and mounting debts casts a long shadow over my days and nights. The worry of providing for myself and my family gnaws at my peace, leaving a trail of stress and anxiety that is hard to escape. O Allah, you who are the source of peace, witness the turmoil within me, the constant battle against waves of uncertainty and fear. As I tread the path of economic hardship, I am often gripped by feelings of hopelessness. The road ahead seems fraught with insurmountable challenges, each step heavier than the last. The fear of failure and the dread of poverty loom large, clouding my vision with despair. In these moments of weakness, I turn to you, O Allah, the light in my darkness, the hope in my despair. I find myself questioning my decisions, the paths I have taken. The weight of what-ifs and if-onlys burdens my soul. In the silence of the night, my heart pours out its worries, the fears of not meeting expectations, of not fulfilling responsibilities. O Allah, the all-knowing, you understand the depths of my concerns, the silent cries of my heart, the societal pressures to maintain appearances, to meet the standards set by others, add to my distress. The comparison, the unspoken competition, the constant need to keep up, they all take their toll, leaving me exhausted and overwhelmed. O Allah, the gentle, the kind, see the weariness in my soul, the fatigue that envelops me. In my moments of solitude, I am haunted by the uncertainty of the future. The questions of how to provide, how to survive, how to thrive echo endlessly in my mind. The fear of what tomorrow holds, of unforeseen calamities and unexpected turns, fills me with dread. O Allah, the protector, the sustainer, in you I seek refuge from the anxieties of the unknown. Amidst these struggles, I sometimes feel distant from you, O Allah. The preoccupation with my financial woes seems to create a barrier between us. I yearn for the closeness I once felt, the spiritual connection that brought tranquility to my heart. O Allah, the near, the responsive, draw me closer to you. Let not these worldly trials distance me from your divine presence. There are days when the burden feels too heavy to bear, when the path seems too difficult to tread. The fear of succumbing to despair, of losing hope, lurks close. In these moments, I remind myself of your promises, O Allah, the promise keeper. Your assurance that with hardship comes ease, that you do not burden a soul beyond what it can bear, becomes my solace. Yet, amidst these trials, I find glimmers of hope, rays of light that break through the darkness. The unexpected kinness of a stranger, the comforting words of a loved one, the simple joys that life brings, they remind me of your mercy, O Allah, the most merciful. In these small blessings, I find the strength to carry on, the courage to face another day. O Allah, the provider, the generous, I lay bare my struggles before you, seeking your aid in my time of need. Grant me the fortitude to face these challenges, the resilience to overcome them. Bestow upon me your blessings, your mercy, your guidance. Fill my heart with the assurance of your support, the certainty of your aid. In this admission of my hardships, I seek not just relief from financial difficulties, but also a renewal of faith, a revival of hope. O Allah, the reviver of hearts, rejuvenate my spirit, breathe new life into my resolve. Let this trial be a means of drawing closer to you, a path to spiritual growth and enlightenment. O Allah, you who are the self-sufficient, the reliever of distress, hear my supplication, feel the sincerity in my plea. Lift this burden from me, ease my hardship, and open the doors of prosperity and sustenance. You are my only hope, my only refuge. In you I place my trust. In you I find my peace. To you, O Allah, I raise my hands in prayer with a heart full of faith, a soul brimming with hope. Accept this supplication, O Allah, and grant me relief from my economic hardship. You are as you have praised yourself, and to you belongs the highest of praises, the most beautiful of thanks, the most sublime of adoration. O Allah, the reliever of distress, the provider of every need, I continue my supplication, now turning to you with a plea for relief from my financial burdens. My heart pours out its deepest concerns, seeking your divine intervention in alleviating the pressing economic challenges that I face. O Allah, you who are the self-sufficient, the sustainer of all, I find myself overwhelmed by the weight of financial obligations that seem insurmountable. The burden of debts that I carry, the bills that loom large, the responsibilities that I must meet, all these have become a source of constant worry and strain. In your boundless mercy, I seek relief from these burdens, a way out of these difficulties that seem to engulf me. I stand before you, O Allah, in my moment of need, acknowledging that no relief can come except through your will. You are the opener of doors, the turner of hearts, the provider of sustenance. Open for me the doors of provision. Turn my situation from hardship to ease, and provide for me from sources that I cannot imagine. In my struggle to make ends meet, in my efforts to provide for my family and fulfill my obligations, I often find myself at a loss. The path to financial stability seems fraught with obstacles, the solutions to my problems elusive. In this hour of need, I turn to you, O Allah, the ultimate solver of all problems, the bestower of all good. Grant me, O Allah, the means to pay off my debts, to meet my financial commitments, and to rise above the state of constant worry about my economic situation. Bestow upon me your blessings in my work and my efforts, increase my provision, and make it a source of peace and stability for me and my family. O Allah, the most generous, the kind, I ask for your assistance not only in meeting my immediate financial needs, but also in securing a future free from economic hardship. Guide me towards opportunities that will bring prosperity, open pathways to success and abundance, and bless me with the wisdom to manage my finances in a manner pleasing to you. In these times of financial difficulty, I am reminded of your promise that with hardship comes ease. I hold on to this promise, trusting in your wisdom and timing. Replace my anxiety with tranquility, my despair with hope, and my fear with confidence in your providence. O Allah, the merciful, the compassionate, I ask for your mercy in my situation. Do not let my financial struggles become a barrier between me and you. Let them instead be a means of drawing closer to you, a reminder of my dependence on your grace and mercy. Protect me, O Allah, from the temptation to seek relief through means displeasing to you. Keep me steadfast in my faith and my trust in you, even in the face of financial adversity. Let me not waver in my commitment to you, nor in my adherence to the principles of justice and honesty in my financial dealings. O Allah, you who are the light in the darkness, illuminate my path through these challenging times. Grant me clarity of thought, strength of character, and the resilience to overcome the challenges I face. Let me emerge from this trial with a stronger faith, a more profound trust in you, and a heart full of gratitude for your endless blessings. I ask not just for material wealth, but for richness of the soul, contentment of the heart, and peace of mind. Bestow upon me the wealth of patience, the treasure of gratitude, and the abundance of spiritual prosperity. O Allah, the Most High, the Supreme, in your hands lies the control of all things. You give wealth to whom you will, and you take it away as you will. I submit to your decree, trusting in your wisdom and benevolence. Grant me relief from my financial burdens in a manner that brings me closer to you, that elevates my status in your ease, and that makes me a source of goodness for those around me. O Allah, with a heart full of hope, eyes that look to you for assistance, and a soul that trusts in your promise. You are as you have praised yourself, and to you belongs the highest of praises, the most beautiful of thanks, the most sublime of adoration. O Allah, the self-sufficient, the provider of all sustenance, as I continue this supplication for relief from economic hardship, I now turn my prayers towards seeking your guidance in finding a sustainable and halal livelihood. In a world where the lines between permissible and impermissible can often blur, I beseech you to illuminate my path, guiding me towards opportunities that are pleasing to you and beneficial for my sustenance. O Allah, you who are the most wise, the most just, bestow upon me the wisdom and discernment to distinguish between the lawful and the unlawful, between what brings blessing and what brings harm. In my pursuit of a livelihood, let my efforts be in compliance with your divine laws, honoring the ethical boundaries you have set. Grant me, O Allah, opportunities for earning that do not compromise my faith or my integrity. Open for me the doors of halal provision, where my work not only sustains me materially, but also enriches me spiritually. Let my occupation be a source of benefit to others, a means of contributing positively to my community, and a path to seeking your pleasure. In my search for economic stability, I am often faced with choices that challenge my values and principles. O Allah, the guiding light, lead me away from temptations that may lead to transgression. Help me to uphold honesty and righteousness in all my business dealings, to be fair in my transactions, and to be kind and just to those I interact with. O Allah, you who are the sustainer, provide for me through halal means that are abundant and blessed. Let not my pursuit of wealth become a pursuit of worldly desires, but rather a pursuit of your favor. Bless my efforts with success, and let my earnings be a means of drawing closer to you. In these times of uncertainty, where financial stability seems like a distant dream for many, I pray for your mercy and your assistance. Relieve the burdens of those struggling to find work, provide for those who are striving to support their families, and ease the hardship of those weighed down by financial worries. O Allah, I pray for a livelihood that not only fulfills my material needs, but also aligns with my spiritual goals. Let my work be a reflection of my faith, a testament to my belief in your provision and your bounty. Grant me a career that is fulfilling, dignified, and beneficial, both in this world and in the hereafter. Help me, O Allah, to remember that true success is not measured by wealth or status, but by adherence to your guidance and your pleasure. Let my striving for economic stability be coupled with a striving for spiritual growth and moral excellence. O Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate, make my livelihood a means of gaining your mercy, not your displeasure. Protect me from earning that brings harm to myself or to others, from wealth that leads me away from you, and from a lifestyle that distracts me from your remembrance. I place my trust and my hopes in you, O Allah. You are the bestower of all blessings, the reliever of all hardships, and the provider of all needs. I submit my efforts to your will, confident in your plan and your provision. O Allah, accept this prayer from a heart full of hope and a soul yearning for your guidance. Grant me the means to live a life that is pleasing to you, a life of righteousness, generosity, and gratitude. You are as you have praised yourself, and to you belongs the highest of praises, the most beautiful of thanks, the most sublime of adoration. O Allah, the source of all wisdom, the guide to the right path, as I continue in my supplication for relief from economic hardship, I now beseech you for your divine wisdom and righteousness in my financial matters. In a world where wealth can easily sway hearts and cloud judgment, I seek your guidance to manage my financial resources in a manner that aligns with your teachings and values. O Allah, you who are the most wise, bestow upon me the wisdom to navigate through the complexities of financial decision-making. In every choice that concerns earning, spending, saving, and investing, guide me to make decisions that are not only wise, but also ethical and pleasing to you. Help me to discern the right from the wrong, the beneficial from the harmful, and the permissible from the impermissible. In my efforts to manage the wealth you have entrusted to me, I am often faced with choices that test my integrity and faith. O Allah, the guardian of faith, fortify my heart against the temptations of unlawful gains and questionable transactions. Let me not be swayed by short-term benefits that compromise my values, nor be lured by opportunities that may lead me away from your path. Grant me, O Allah, the prudence to use my wealth in ways that bring about good, both for myself and for others. Help me to be mindful of the rights of others in my financial dealings, to be fair in my trade, generous in my spending, and responsible in my stewardship of wealth. Let my financial decisions be a reflection of my commitment to your commands and my dedication to ethical conduct. O Allah, the most generous, guide me to allocate my resources in a manner that balances my personal needs with the needs of those less fortunate. Instill in me a spirit of generosity, that I may use my wealth to support charitable causes, to help those in need, and to contribute positively to my community. Let my wealth be a means of earning your pleasure, not just in this world, but also in the hereafter. In my pursuit of financial stability, let me not lose sight of the true purpose of wealth. Remind me, O Allah, that all wealth is a trust from you, a test of my gratitude and my faith. Teach me to be grateful for what I have, to be content with your provision, and to seek your blessings in all my financial endeavors. O Allah, the knower of the unseen, you are aware of the challenges I face in managing my finances. In a world driven by materialism and consumerism, help me to hold fast to simplicity and moderation. Protect me from extravagance and wastefulness, and guide me to live a life of balance and restraint. As I navigate through the trials and uncertainties of financial matters, I place my trust in you, O Allah, the best disposer of affairs. Lead me to make wise decisions that safeguard my faith, protect my dignity, and ensure my well-being. Let my wealth be a source of comfort and security, not a source of anxiety and distress. I ask you, O Allah, not just for material success, but for success in adhering to your guidance, in upholding your values, and in striving for your approval. Let my financial dealings be a testament to my faith, a means of drawing closer to you, and a way of spreading goodness in the world. O Allah, accept this invocation from a servant seeking your guidance and wisdom in financial matters. Grant me the clarity of thought, the purity of intention, and the strength of character to manage my finances in a way that is righteous and pleasing to you. You are as you have praised yourself, and to you belongs the highest of praises, the most beautiful of thanks, the most sublime of adoration. O Allah, the nurturer of hearts, the unifier of communities, as I continue in my supplication for relief from economic hardship, I now extend my prayers to encompass the broader community. I humbly seek your aid in fostering a supportive environment where mutual aid and generosity flourish, an environment where the bonds of brotherhood and sisterhood are strengthened by shared support and kindness. O Allah, you who are the self-sufficient, you have created us as beings reliant not only on you, but also on one another. In our interconnected lives, the well-being of one affects the well-being of all. I pray for the creation of a community where helping hands are always extended, where the needs of one are met by the abundance of another, and where the spirit of mutual aid is alive and vibrant. In times of need, O Allah, grant us the humility to seek help, to reach out to our brothers and sisters without fear of judgment or shame. Dissolve the barriers of pride and self-reliance that often prevent us from accepting the assistance we need. Let us remember the example of your beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, who taught us the virtue of seeking help in doing good. Similarly, O Allah, endow us with the grace to offer help, to be sources of support and comfort to others. In our capacity to aid, let us find the joy of giving, the beauty of sharing, and the fulfillment of contributing to the well-being of our community. Instill in us a generous spirit, one that eagerly responds to the call of those in need, one that gives not just from surplus, but from the heart. O Allah, the most merciful, cultivate within our community the qualities of compassion and empathy. Let us not be indifferent to the struggles of our neighbors, nor be blind to the hardships of those around us. Awaken in our hearts a deep sense of responsibility towards one another, a conviction that the welfare of our community is a shared duty, a collective endeavor. In our efforts to support each other, O Allah, guide us to do so with wisdom and discernment. Help us to provide aid that empowers, that uplifts, and that honors the dignity of the recipient. Protect us from acts of charity that belittle or harm, from assistance that fosters dependency rather than development. O Allah, the unifier of hearts, knit our community together with strong bonds of brotherhood and sisterhood. In our unity, let us find strength, in our diversity, richness, and in our cooperation, success. Let our community be a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of collective action and mutual support. In times of prosperity, let us not forget the less fortunate. In times of hardship, let us stand together, unwavering in our resolve to support each other. In all our endeavors, let our actions be guided by the teachings of Islam, which enjoin upon us the virtues of generosity, kindness, and mutual support. O Allah, bless our community with leaders who embody these virtues, who lead with justice, serve with humility, and govern with the welfare of all in mind. Let them be guided by your wisdom, inspired by your teachings, and upheld by your support. I place my trust in you, O Allah. You are the source of all good, the provider of all needs, and the sustainer of all communities. Bless our efforts to support each other, to build a community that is resilient, compassionate, and united in the face of hardship. O Allah, accept this supplication from a heart full of hope for a better world, a soul yearning for the well-being of its community. Grant us the means to live in harmony, in mutual support, and in shared prosperity. You are as you have praised yourself, and to you belongs the highest of praises, the most beautiful of thanks, the most sublime of adoration. In the face of the economic challenges that test my resolve, I turn to you, O Allah, seeking the inner fortitude and resilience necessary to endure these trials with steadfastness and grace. O Allah, you who are the most patient, teach me the art of patience in times of hardship. In the midst of financial struggles, when the burden of uncertainty weighs heavily upon my soul, grant me the ability to remain calm and composed, trusting in your divine wisdom and timing. Bestow upon me the patience to endure without complaint, to face challenges without despair, and to navigate difficulties with a heart full of faith. I acknowledge, O Allah, that life's trials are an inevitable part of our earthly journey. In these tests, I see your wisdom, shaping and refining my character, drawing me closer to you. Help me to perceive these economic hardships, not as mere obstacles, but as opportunities for spiritual growth and moral fortification. O Allah, the most merciful, imbue my heart with perseverance. In moments when my strength falters, when my resolve wanes, fortify my spirit with your unending support. Help me to persevere through trials with dignity and faith, to emerge from these challenges stronger and more reliant on you. In my quest for economic relief, let me not lose sight of the greater purpose behind these trials. Remind me, O Allah, that this worldly life is transient, and that true success lies in earning your pleasure and attaining the eternal bliss of the hereafter. Let this perspective guide my actions and decisions, keeping me steadfast on the path of righteousness. O Allah, you who are the most compassionate, fill my heart with gratitude even in times of scarcity. Let me be grateful for the countless blessings you have bestowed upon me, for the trials themselves, as they remind me of my need for you. In this gratitude, let me find the strength to endure, the resilience to continue, and the hope for a brighter future. O Allah, the provider of peace, grant me peace of mind amidst financial turmoil. Let not my worries consume me, nor my fears overwhelm me. Instill in me a sense of tranquility that transcends worldly concerns, a peace that comes from unwavering trust in your providence. O Allah, the All-Knowing, you are aware of the struggles I face, the anxiety that fills my days, and the uncertainty that clouds my future. In your infinite knowledge and wisdom, guide me to solutions that alleviate these burdens, paths that lead to stability and prosperity. As I pray for patience and perseverance, I ask you, O Allah, to bless me with a community of support. Surround me with individuals who uplift and encourage, who remind me of your mercy and your promises. Let us be sources of comfort and strength to each other, united in our efforts to overcome life's challenges. I place my trust in you, O Allah. You are my refuge and my strength, my protector and my guide. In you, I find the courage to face each day, the resolve to overcome each obstacle, and the hope for a better tomorrow. O Allah, accept this supplication from a heart that seeks your aid, a soul that yearns for your guidance, and a spirit that relies on your strength. Grant me the patience and perseverance needed to navigate the trials of economic hardship. You are, as you have praised yourself, and to you belongs the highest of praises, the most beautiful of thanks, the most sublime of adoration. O Allah, the giver of peace and the source of all contentment, I now turn my heart towards seeking gratitude and contentment. In these moments of scarcity and want, I implore you to bestow upon me a heart that remains thankful, a spirit that finds contentment in your provisions, however modest they may be. O Allah, you who are the most gracious, teach me the true essence of gratitude. In the hustle of life, where material success often blinds the eyes, open my heart to the countless blessings you have bestowed upon me. Help me to recognize and appreciate the smaller joys, the simpler pleasures that life offers, and to see your hand in every aspect of my existence. O Allah, instill in me the wisdom to embrace simplicity and moderation. Let me find beauty in a life unburdened by excess, richness in the simplicity of living. Grant me the understanding that true contentment does not lie in the accumulation of wealth, but in a heart at peace with your decree, a soul satisfied with your bounty. O Allah, the most merciful, in my pursuit of worldly provision, let me not become heedless of the blessings that cannot be quantified, the blessing of health, the joy of family, the tranquility of faith. Remind me, O Allah, to be grateful for these uncounted blessings, to cherish them as the true treasures they are. In my moments of yearning for more, gently guide me back to the path of contentment. Teach me to be content with what I have, to resist the allure of constant wanting, and to find peace in the knowledge that what you have decreed for me is what is best for me. O Allah, the provider of all needs, let my gratitude be a shield against envy and covetousness. Protect my heart from looking longingly at what others possess, and instead fill it with gratitude for what you have granted me. Let me be a source of positivity and contentment, spreading the message of gratitude and simplicity to those around me. O Allah, the source of all goodness, as I navigate through the challenges of financial hardship, bless me with a perspective that sees beyond the material world. Let me view my economic trials not as a deprivation, but as an opportunity to grow in faith and reliance on you, to develop a deeper understanding of what truly matters in life. O Allah, the self-sufficient, grant me contentment in my heart with your decree. Let me not be swayed by the fleeting pleasures of this world, but instead anchor my heart to the eternal joy found in your remembrance and your service. Make my pursuit of livelihood a means of drawing closer to you, of embodying the values you have taught us. In my moments of reflection, let me count my blessings, acknowledging each as a sign of your mercy and love. In my times of prayer, let me express my gratitude for all that you have given me, for all that you have taken away, and for all that you have preserved. I place my trust and hope in you, O Allah. You are the bestower of all blessings, the reliever of all hardships, and the provider of all needs. In you, I find my peace, my strength, and my contentment. O Allah, accept this supplication from a heart seeking to be filled with gratitude, a soul yearning for contentment in your divine decree. Bless me with the ability to see the beauty in simplicity, the richness in moderation, and the peace in gratitude. You are as you have praised yourself, and to you belongs the highest of praises, the most beautiful of thanks, the most sublime of adoration. O Allah, the guardian of virtue and the guide to righteousness, as I continue my supplication for relief from economic hardship, I now seek your protection against the allure of harmful financial desires. In a world increasingly driven by materialism and greed, I implore you, O Allah, to shield my heart from the temptations that lead astray, and to grant me the strength and wisdom to resist pursuits that are unethical or detrimental to my spiritual well-being. O Allah, you who are the self-sufficient, the one free from all needs, help me to embody this divine attribute by fostering in me a sense of sufficiency and contentment with what you have provided. Protect me from the traps of excessive materialism, where the pursuit of wealth becomes an end in itself, devoid of purpose and devoid of your pleasure. In my endeavors to improve my financial situation, I pray, O Allah, that you keep my intentions pure and my actions aligned with your teachings. Let me not be swayed by the fleeting and deceptive allure of ill-gotten gains. Help me to remember that wealth acquired through wrongful means brings no real success, but only distances me from you. O Allah, the most just, instill in me a deep sense of justice and fairness in all my financial dealings. Let me not be tempted to exploit or deceive others for personal gain. Instead, guide me to conduct my affairs with integrity and honesty in a manner that uplifts others and contributes positively to the well-being of my community. Grant me, O Allah, the wisdom to discern between legitimate opportunities and those that compromise my values and ethics. In moments of decision, let your teachings and the example of your beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, be my guide and reference. Help me to choose the path that is righteous, even if it may be less profitable or less appealing in worldly terms. O Allah, the source of peace, safeguard my heart from greed and avarice. Let me not be consumed by an insatiable desire for more, but rather, let me find peace and satisfaction in gratitude for your bounties. Help me to understand that true wealth lies not in the abundance of possessions, but in a heart content with your decree. In my aspirations for financial stability, let me not lose sight of the ultimate purpose of my existence, to seek your pleasure and to prepare for the life hereafter. Remind me, O Allah, that the possessions of this world are temporary and that my true success lies in earning your approval and attaining paradise. O Allah, the most compassionate, infuse my soul with the love of goodness, charity, and generosity. Let me be eager to share from what you have given me, to aid those in need, and to contribute to causes that spread goodness and justice. Let the wealth you have bestowed upon me be a means of drawing closer to you, a tool for doing good, and a way of leaving a positive legacy. I place my trust and hope in you, O Allah. You are my protector and my guide, the bestower of all blessings, and the dispeller of all harm. Guard me against the pitfalls of materialism, and guide me towards a life of righteousness, contentment, and gratitude. O Allah, accept this supplication from a heart striving for purity, a soul yearning for your guidance, and a spirit seeking refuge in your mercy. Grant me the strength to resist harmful financial desires and the wisdom to pursue that which brings me closer to you. You are as you have praised yourself, and to you belongs the highest of praises, the most beautiful of thanks, the most sublime of adoration. In every word uttered, in every plea made, our hearts have resonated with unwavering faith in Allah's promise of support and guidance. This supplication has been more than a mere expression of our desires. It has been a testament to our steadfast belief in Allah's boundless compassion and a reflection of our deep trust in His provision. We have sought not only Allah's aid in securing a halal and ethical livelihood, but also His guidance to navigate the complexities of economic challenges with integrity and faith. This journey of supplication serves as a reminder that turning to Allah in times of hardship does more than provide spiritual solace. It strengthens our faith, fortifies our character, and deepens our reliance on Him. It is a vivid demonstration of our belief that Allah, in His infinite wisdom and mercy, knows our struggles and hears our prayers. He is the most compassionate, ever ready to respond to the call of His servants. Let us carry forward the spirit of hope and trust in Allah's mercy. Let us remain steadfast in our prayers, unwavering in our faith, and confident in the belief that Allah will guide us through our economic difficulties. This supplication is a continuous journey of seeking Allah's aid and expressing our unwavering faith in His wisdom and grace. Let us keep our hearts open to Allah's infinite mercy, ever hopeful about our future economic status under His guidance and blessings. May we continue to seek solace in prayer, find strength in faith, and experience the peace that comes from trust in Allah. To all those who have joined in this supplication, I invite you to regularly visit and engage with our channel for more spiritually uplifting content. Let this space be a source of comfort, guidance, and inspiration for you as we navigate life's challenges together under Allah's watchful eye and loving care. May this prayer leave you with a sense of peace, reassurance, and anticipation for a brighter, more prosperous future bestowed by Allah's unending grace and blessings. We depart from this supplication with hearts full of gratitude, souls enriched by faith, and spirits uplifted by hope in Allah's unfailing support and guidance. May Allah, the most generous, the most merciful, bless us all with His endless bounty and guide us to a path of prosperity and success.